Hey kids, it is that time again. Little bit of rum, time for a roto twister. Woohoo! Alright, start with a prop. Alright, I've got a cool one for you today. If you could put sex in a box, this would be it. Ooh! Flynoceros review. This is the ultimate frame. I've been waiting for this thing for not very long, 3 days. Flynoceros Cerberus V2 Red. I got this from Get FPV. This is going to be awesome. A good piece of advice that I never followed was, I heard this and I can't remember who it was. It was one of those guys that flies really good. I can't remember who it was. But he said, when you go out to the field, yeah, bring 2 quads with you, but, you know, fly the same quad over and over and over again. That way you really get good and you get used to it. And that's something I never do. But in the last 3 or 4 years I've been doing this, probably 3 years, I've been slowly building up to this, like, what do I really like? What do I don't really like? And my favorite components so far are here. The Gold Cobra motors, 30 amp ESC BL Heli S, 600 milliwatt multi-changing transmitter, VTX, and the Kakute F4 Pro all-in-one, sorry. But I don't love this frame. This is the RMRC Gobi. It's okay. So what we're going to do, or what I'm going to do, is I'm going to gut this and put it into this frame. This is the Flynoceros. Dude, seriously, if you could put sex in a box, like I said, that's what this pig is. And these guys seem to have a sense of humor, too. Check it out. We tried to make a package for every frame we released, but then we realized that was crazy. We're frame designers, not cardboard box designers. So here's an empty square. Maybe we'll write in it or draw a picture, or maybe we'll buy a fancy sticker machine. We'll probably just leave it blank. I love it. Sense of humor is everything. Gotta have it. Anyhow, this is not a cheap frame at all. I think it's about 90 bucks. It's very, very expensive. Most expensive frame I've bought. I have another Hellbender frame coming that we're doing the Zebra FPV build with. Bam! Gonna be awesome. So let's get over this here real quick. Let's see what we got in the box. So, let's see. Pretty. Look at this shit. That's a beautiful thing. Damn. Look at that. They put these little spacers in there solely to keep it sitting on that box. That's cool. I am so psyched about this frame, kids. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm gonna have to really extend those wires. That's okay. Look at that. I mean, that's just fuck me, dude. The edges are chamfered, which I really don't care about. This is just, oh, I'm in love. It's expensive, but I'm in love. Let's see what we got. This isn't a super thick frame. 3.5, 3.45. Not a super thick frame. Extremely rigid. Look at that. Which means I'm going to break it. Something else I want to point out. This is important. Yes, you're thinking, you probably already turned off the fucking video thinking, wow, $100 frame, he's on crack. But Flynoceros offers a lifetime replacement for all frames. Bam. That's worth it right there. If you think about it, let's take a frog. What's this frame go for? Like 25, 30 bucks, whatever. No warranty, none of that crap. And if you smack it up and shatter it, bam, you build a second one. Yeah, this is 90 bucks, but you can shatter it 15 times and get it replaced. So I am so pumped for this. You guys see this thing, you're just gonna shit yourself. So awesome. So anyway, chamfered edges, very nice. Very, very rigid frame. Get rid of this. Blink. Now, oh sweet stickers. Look at that thing. Flynoceros. I don't know who came up with the name, but whatever. We'll put it on the toolbox. Okay. Let's see what we got. TPU stuff. This is nice. Camera mount, top side. All sorts of gizmos. Antenna. Cool. Zip strips. Let's see what else we got. Canopy. Awesome. The canopy looks relatively decent. Wow, this is just sex on in a box. Little standoffs to build your canopy, and antenna holders, miscellaneous other junk, and screws and nuts and bolts and things. So that is it. And I know you're thinking, wow, that really doesn't look that exciting, bro. But it is. And we're going to put this piggy together. See if I can give you an idea real quick of what this is going to look like. All right, look at that. Ooh, beauty. Okay, then this is going to go in here. Oh, I am so psyched about this frame. You have no fucking idea. And then this is going to go like that. Bam! Look at that. This thing's looking bad. Look at that. That's like a fucking sports car, man. And I don't know where the rest... This is for a different camera style. I'm not sure what I'm putting in this yet. And then this little gizmo goes in the back, I'm assuming. Yeah, I'll figure it out. Either way. So, what we're going to do, we're going to gut the Goby, RMRC Goby. And this is a tough-ass frame, guys. This thing is like, bam, look at that shit. 5.2. This thing, you can break this thing with Bardwell's head. I mean, this thing's, bam, just super strong. So we're going to gut this guy, and we're going to put it in this guy, and it's just going to be... I believe my dream quad, because I love these gold Cobras. I love everything about this, and I'm going to put everything in this lifetime warranty, Jason-proof frame, and it's just going to be balls to the wall. So give me 30 seconds, and I'll be right back. We're going to do this. Talk soon. Bam! Here we are. Yeah. There's a couple things this kit was missing, and I just want to let you all know that you might want to look into if you don't already have them. The first thing is a pair of balls. Okay? You have to have a pair of balls to fly this. I got these from Bardwell's wife's drawer in their bedroom, but you need a pair of balls, and you need a condom. And that condom is to catch the shit that comes out of you when you fly this. Oh my God. This thing is badass. Look at this. Bam. This is just, oh my gosh. Just, I don't even have the words for it. Now, I built this up, and I did the first part of this review yesterday, and then I built it up today, and I'm not even totally finished. I still have to straighten out some wires and things like that. But just as an overview, we've got the 30 amp D-Shot 600s on here. We've got the gold Cobras, my sexiest motors ever made. 2205 2600s. I mean, I'm just infatuated with these. Got the Racer Star props I always use on there. I can't show you an FPV video. I have flown this, but my camera that I used is shit. It doesn't work. So I ordered a Fox ear. What's that damn thing? Oh well, doesn't matter. I ordered a Fox ear. Monster 2. That's coming in a couple days. And I got the Kakute F4 all-in-one with that ice-mounted gyro in here. And this thing is just, and my far view antenna, which I do need, I'm going to shorten one. I'm going to make a stubby that comes out. Now, the thing to consider with this frame, this is a racing frame, and here is why it's a racing frame. For one thing, do you see a place to put a camera? No. As far as the GoPro. They do make a TPU mount that you can use, or you can buy and put on there, but as you know, I don't usually do that. And then look how their mount is, and I love this mount. This is a carbon fiber bar that goes between the plates of the hood, and it sticks straight out. Now you could do that, and you have plenty of clearance, 5-inch props, which is fine. But shooting straight out, good idea for racing. Plus you've got, this is tapered. This TPU hood here is tapered to cut wind. What else? And it's just, I mean, seriously, if my smoking hot wife ever leaves me, I'm marrying this. I mean, this is just, fuck me. If you've got 80 bucks, nothing better to do with, buy this frame. Lifetime warranty. It went together slick as shit. I got my VTX, it's a 600. It's a switchable transmitter. So it's like, what is it, 25, 100, 600, whatever the fuck it is. But anyway, this is what I run in most of my birds. And it has a TPU mount for the antenna. Very, very slick. This frame is so fucking solid. I have never tested a 3.5 millimeter frame that is so, the tensile strength is so good. It's just absolutely unbelievable. All the edges are chamfered. This is officially my main bird. I did do pop tests in the driveway. I'm not going to bore you with that. I will show you those later. I'll do a real flight once I get my camera in a couple of days. But anyway, this thing is just, gosh, oh my God. I didn't do the captain tape thing that I showed you guys the other day. I used zip strips because just the angulation of this, I couldn't get the captain tape to wrap nicely. So I did just use zip strips. I've got my receiver, bam, right there. I got my VTX there. I got all-in-one flight controller there. Kakute F4 all-in-one. And the ESCs and the motors. This is a primo bird. Now, let's see what it weighs on the scale that tells no lies, that everybody can see. Now, what is a good weight for a 210, right? A 210 size frame, usually if you can be at 300, you're cooking with gas. Like, let's take the Hellbender with those badass T-motors. 280. That is just fucking flying, right? Let's do the other Hellbender with the other T-motors. 316, a little heavier. Let's do a frog. 332. Where's my light guy? I had a light one. Purple 215. I know I'm boring you guys, but you know, you didn't buy a ticket. 337, not bad. All right, so if for a 210, 220, if you're 300 and below, bam, that's like cooking with gas, kids. That is really, really light. I think around 350 mark is kind of a medium, she's kind of cute but got a little bit of ass to her type of thing. Now look at this. 343. Now you're thinking, now think about this. We got 4 separate ESCs, 1 board, that's all it's in there, VTX, all this stuff. You cannot, I'm pretty sure, physically make this lighter. Now you're looking at this thinking 343 and it's only a 3.5 millimeter frame. Fuck, that's fat. No, it's not. This is a 250. Do not forget the distinction between a 210 or a 220. What is this? A Hellbender. Hang on. Where's the other Hellbender? Hellbender 208. This is a 208 millimeter quad. 282. This is a 250 class. 343. Now, the 250 class is actually my favorite. That's what I started on, and they just, not many people make really cool frames right now for 250s. Everything's a 210, 220, 180, and this bird is a 250, give or take. I haven't actually measured it. Let's double check. Use the Bardwell scale here. You got $1.50 going to there, and you figure, I'm rough estimating, it's at least a 250. Okay, that is light for a 250. It's just, I am in love with this bird. I'm going to build another one. They make this in red and green. I'm colorblind, but this one did say red, so hopefully it is. And I'll grab a green one probably and do a build. And because whenever I find a frame I love, I do 2. I always do. I have 2 Hellbenders. I have 2 frogs. I have, and those are my 2 favorite frames right now. The purple 215 I really, really love. I love that bird. I don't think I'm going to build another one though. I think one's enough on that. That's got the sunny skies running on it. But this one, I'm going to invest the extra 80 bucks or whatever these frames cost. Lifetime warranty, kids. It's an expensive frame. I get it. But look at that. Look at that shit, man. That's got a figure like, bam. You know, your old lady get jealous over that shit. That's awesome. Damn. But it's got a lifetime warranty. So if you do snap the pig in half or your rubber brakes or whatever, they'll send you a new one. It's money in the bank. I love this frame. It's so simple. If you look at this canopy, when you assemble the canopy, it locks in the front here. And then in the back, you've got T-bolts. Well, we call them T-bolts, but they're not actually T-bolts. But you got lock nuts that go in there. Bam. And then you've got the bolts go in the bottom. And that's what locks the canopy down. You pop these two things off, wham, comes right out. This thing will lift up forward. Done. You're finished. Now, the one thing I do recommend you do, once you get these bolts in place, it is kind of a cunt to do that. Maybe stick a little hot glue right here on the sides or something to keep them in there. That way you can spin these out fast, pop the top, pop it back in, because those are a pain in the ass to get in there. But other than that, okay, that I can live with that. TPU is great. It came with mounting holes for the camera frame, so that's all good. Nice output on the bottom for your battery connector here, your XT60. I put my Sherlock on there, as I always do. What else can I say? Got the board, got the camera. In my case, with this specific camera, and I did mount this backwards on purpose for you guys. You can say, dude, you're a dumbass. You mounted that backwards. I'm like, yeah, I know. I did that so I could recess the camera a touch. Look at that. Bam. Ain't gonna kill that camera. Of course, the camera's already shit, but that's what you get for buying an $11 camera. I am gonna put a shorter antenna on here, but other than that, I'm trying to think of what I would improve on in this frame. Now, one thing, if any of you out there have built one of these, you might have noticed I put this bit. These are two separate pieces. These TPU pieces are interlocked. They give you one for a static type of camera that actually holds it, and they give you a TPU that's like this, that's slotted. If you see right here, you can see this hinge. This is a separate piece, this is a separate piece, and this is a separate piece. I did not put this piece in right, and I did that on purpose. I've got this little output here, which is really slick. Actually, your VTX is supposed to come out of there. I did not do that. I brought it out of the carbon fiber, and then I actually used my receiver antenna and plumbed it through there, and I left this up. This bar is here just for stabilization. This is not the right way to put this in. This should actually be folded down. I don't care. I think it's cool. I don't race. I fly with Blackhawk, and that dude, I've had relationships and faster than that cat flies. I love him like a brother, but trust me, we don't race. We just go in the air and fuck around. You know, I suck, and he's pretty good. But so yeah, that's really about it. They gave you zip strip holes here to put whatever the hell you want in there. I mean, you can build this any way you want, but it's very simple to put together. I fully recommend this board. It's light, it's well thought out. Whoever engineered this was drinking Sailor Jerry's, because this is shit. This is bad to the bone right here. Instructions would have been nice, but it's not rocket science. I mean, if you can put Legos together without glue, you can figure this out. Not rocket science. I think it's an absolutely beautiful, sturdy frame. I couldn't be happier. More than likely, I will build another one. So, yeah, I mean, that's just when I put that Fox here in there, then we'll be able to really get some shit and get. I got a pretty busy schedule next 2 days, so I can't fly anyway, but I'm just overwhelmed. I love the fact this is a 250. Love it. I think 250, they're just more graceful. They don't react quite as fast. I don't care what motor you have on them. A 210, you know, you've got less mass, and it flips a lot better. But these things, I love 250s. I kind of got into the sport or the hobby with it, with the 250, and everything I've got is pretty much 180s, 210s. I don't think I have any 180s. I take that back. 200s, 210s, 208s, and 220s. Pretty much everything I've got. So I finally got a 250 again, and I'm very, very happy for that. I love this bird. It's an expensive frame, but it has a lifetime warranty. I stand behind it so far. I did fly it around, line of sight. I did some pop tests in the driveway and just threw a 4S ADC or something in it, and it just like dog on fucking fire, kids. So JJ Rotogeek special here. You don't see these very often. This is kind of a custom, not a custom, but it's kind of a rare frame. Love it. So if you have any questions, please ask me. Subscribe, and below in the comments I'll throw a link to everywhere where I got everything. I'll put the ESCs in there, I'll put the frame in there, and I'll put the flight controller in there. So until next time, bam, keep your shiny side up. Don't forget your balls. Don't forget protection. See ya.